Good morning and welcome to the Take Your Life Back Today show. My name is Ralf Friedrichs. I'm an addiction recovery coach, a life coach, and your host of this show, the Take Your Life Back Today show. First of all, good morning. It's Sunday morning. Today is November 12th. Actually, right now it is, it's still November 11th. It is 10 to 12 at night. I decided to do this video nice and early so everybody tomorrow morning when they wake up they get to see it, because we want to talk about yesterday, today, and tomorrow. There are 2 days in every week about which we should not worry, 2 days which we should be kept for free of fear and apprehension. 2 days, my friends. One of these days is yesterday, which its mistakes and its cares, its faults and its blunders, its aches and its pains, yesterday has passed forever beyond our control. All the money in the world cannot bring back yesterday, my friends. We cannot undo a single act we have performed. We cannot erase a single word we have said. Yesterday is gone. The other day we should not worry about is tomorrow, with its possible adversities, its burdens, its larger promise. Tomorrow is beyond our immediate control. Tomorrow the sun will rise, either in the splendor or behind a mask of clouds, but it will rise, my friends. Until it does, we have no stake in tomorrow, for it is not yet unborn. This leaves us only one day, and that is today, my friends. Any man can fight the battle of just one day. It is only when you and I, the burdens that we carry each and every day of awful eternities that we might experience, yesterday and tomorrow, that we break down. It is not the experience of today that drives men mad. It is the remorse or bitterness for something which happened yesterday, and the dread of what tomorrow may bring. Let us therefore live but one day at a time, which is today. We all feel down sometimes in our lives. I know you do, and I know I do. Like the pressures of the world are closing in on us constantly. Once in a while we need to be reminded, my friends, that everyone in the world suffers. It doesn't matter where you're located in the world. They suffer from heartbreaks and disillusions of life. Let them know that you share their hurts and that they're not alone by talking about today, and maybe not worry about tomorrow, but changing tomorrow through a better today, because yesterday's mistakes are gone. Like the windshield analogy that I use all the time when I talk about our cars have large, very large windshields, and that's because what we see through that windshield is coming from ahead. It's coming towards us. And if you notice, the rearview mirror is very small. And that's because yesterday is gone. When we look in that rearview mirror, it's really kind of equal to yesterday because it's leaving us. But as long as you have that windshield, that large windshield right there, you'll know what comes ahead is a better tomorrow. So there are 2 days in every week about which we should not worry. 2 days which we should be kept free of fear and apprehension. One of those days is yesterday because they are gone. We can only learn from them. With its mistakes and faults, my friends, and blunders, its aches and pains, yesterday has passed forever beyond our control, and it is now gone. All the money in the world couldn't bring back yesterday. For thousands, millions of people it couldn't. We can't undo a single thing that we might have performed yesterday. We cannot erase a single word that we said yesterday, because yesterday is gone. So the other day of the 2 days that I'm very concerned about, or not concerned about, that I need to mention, is tomorrow. With its possible adversities and its blunders, its larger promises, tomorrow is also beyond our immediate control. Tomorrow, my friends, the sun will rise and the sun will set, either in splendor or behind a mask of clouds. But it will rise, I promise you that, with or without us here on earth. Until it does, we have no stake in tomorrow, for it is yet unborn. That only leaves the one day that I'm the most concerned about each and every day, and that is today. Any man can fight the battles of just one day. It is only when you and I add the burdens of those two awful eternities of yesterday and tomorrow that we break down with worry. It is not the experience of today that drives men mad. It is remorse or bitterness of what happened yesterday that drives us all insane, and the dread of what might bring tomorrow. Let us, therefore, live but one day. We feel down sometimes, like the pressures of the world are closing in on us. Once in a while, we need to be reminded that everyone in the world suffers from heartbreaks and delusions of life. Pass this simple video on to people that you might know and you care about. Let them know that you share their hurts and that they're not alone, for yesterday is gone, tomorrow hasn't arrived, but today is what counts. Folks, God has blessed us with 86,400 seconds to live. What will you do with your 86,400 seconds? I, for one, will live every second of that today and thank God from those seconds and hope and beg of God to even give me a tomorrow and ask God to forgive me for my yesterdays. For my yesterdays are done, and as long as I repent to God, I know God will forgive me. And I do promise here, therefore, that tomorrow I will continue praising my God. I will continue living a spiritual life, and I will continue to be good to all men. And I promise this, that I will make the best of today, the 86,400 seconds God has blessed me with. For today is the day that makes everything in life count. Call me at 844-405-HELP, and together you and I will help each other take our lives back, and let's make today a better today.